I could not believe it.
What did you find?
Oh.
Fantastic.
I hope we've made the right decision.
So someone's been pilfering the artifacts?
Who would do it?
Mr. Booth, I saw him walk into the green room and he locked himself in.
That's suspicious.
There's a safe somewhere.
Library. We gotta go to the library.
The safe is in the library. I think when we open that safe, there's going to be some more information.
Oh my God, said Charles.
He's condescending, verbally abusive.
Who was Lily?
Lily was actually another maid.
She had a child with Sir William.
Something's off here.
Is that Mr. Fox?
The fortune teller was gaslighting Sir William.
It was a box that requires a key.
I'm quite sure you can unscrew that thing open.
We're very close to getting to the bottom of this mystery.
We're still trying to figure it out.
We're just trying to piece all the clues together.
We had to use a key to get to Miss Palmer's cane.
Detectives? I have brought you the cane.
Oh.
Fantastic. Let me make some space.
Trying to get a secret little key.
Try to open. Yeah.
There it is. We need to head up to the box immediately before she awakens.
If you would be so kind to follow me.
That we had to solve the octopuzzle in her room.
This is it.
It's a puzzle.
It's great that we've come into a room and as a team, we've worked really well together.
It's open.
Oh, great.
Each of us, just our input and intuition and instinct.
This must be here, 9.
Good job.
Another piece.
Okay.
There is a code here.
219.
0.
2190. Yeah.
We solved it.
You ready?
So Lily is writing Madame Palmer. Let this be our contract then. Give me a tool by which to seek justice for my family and vengeance for my murdered love, which is William. So Lily's in cahoots with Madame Palmer.
Yeah.
There are 3 months till his 50th birthday. Let us make them the living hell that he made his fathers. So she's accusing Charles of killing his father.
Lily is trying to kill Charles.
Oh my God.
What did you find?
Mary is William's daughter.
Goosebumps.
We found out that Mary Till was Sir William's daughter.
I could not believe it. Mr. Fox, he's saying one thing, and Isabella Palmer is saying something completely different.
We were stealthily following Mr. Fox out into the garden.
Let's go. What is he doing? He has a notebook.
He's writing, yeah. He's putting a note in the ground behind a rock.
Seems that he's moving away.
He's going.
Let's quietly go.
He put it down here somewhere.
There's something underneath.
Is there a rock? Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, we found it.
Letters.
Wallet.
Is this Baker?
Yeah, that is
Gustavo Manuel da Silva Fernandes.
He's military.
Yeah, military. He ex-military, yes. Yeah.
But look, this is Mr. Fox. Look, Major Karl Heinrich.
They served
Maybe.
together?
They were both great war veterans. Mr. Baker and Mr. Fox were both in cahoots.
Look here, listen to this. We need to keep up the act so they don't suspect we are working together.
He was here longer. He was 10 years.
Oh, another level. Another level.
Mr. Fox is at the top of my suspect list.
Here we go.
There we are.
We had come up with our 3-digit number to open the safe.
412. I would say that was our combination.
To the other side. Oh! What? Oh! We got the safe! We did it! Good job, detective. What do we have there? Oh, we have jewels in there. Detective!
Oh, no.
Mr. Baker? Mr. Fox?
Please step away from the safe.
Detectives, we have to thank you. Everything went according to plan. You see, we had to have someone here who does the day shift while I do the night shift, trying to get this vault open.
Mr. Baker and Mr. Fox thought they could try to use us.
They were using us to find these letters, to find the numbers of the safe. So they were watching us while we were watching them.
We're going to take this, and this is going to allow us a new start. Oh, yes, yes. Look at this. Look at all of it. We will be at the harbor tomorrow, and next week you'll be in New York.
But what about Lily's daughter?
William is gone, and so is his child.
William's child is still around. Surely she needs it more.
Wait, is she alive?
Yes. She could really use what's in that safe, and William left it to her.
We said never from children.
We're not stealing from children. We're stealing from William, who's long gone. With this money, we will be lords ourselves.
Mr. Baker had second thoughts, and he said, look, this is not right, you know, we shouldn't do this.
I love the people here. Well, Charles, no one likes that man. Mary, Abigail, look out that window and tell me there's nothing you love out in those green fields.
I do care about it.
They actually did love living here.
Aren't you tired of running by now?
It's over. We're out of the trench. We're in no man's land. We can't go back.
Maybe we can. Can we cut a deal?
What sort of deal?
Can we return this?
If you put it back, we're just gonna ignore that this ever happened.
We only have to return it.
Mr. Fox gave in and said, no, we're going to give back the jewels.
We ended up making a deal with them that we will forgive what they've done as long as nobody gets hurt, and we put everything back into the safe.
We believed that, you know, it was good to give them a second chance.
So when everything went back in, we were able to actually look properly as to what was in there in the first place.
Well, let's check what we found. Let's check this jewelry.
Bonds. False wall, maybe.
Yeah.
Check the back.
Yeah, this seems to be a bit...
Oh, there you go.
Oh! There was a secret compartment in the safe, and we found the will.
Last will and testament.
To my common law wife, Abigail Larkin, also known as Lily. What?
Abigail. What?
It turned out that Abigail,
Miss Larkin, was actually Lily.
I was shocked.
It was just like, what? Like, why am I...
Oh, I'm so sorry I lied to you. It's just the relationship between a servant and a lord of the manor, it just wasn't done. Mary is my daughter, and she only thinks of me as her aunt. I was really trying to protect Mary's reputation.
Yeah, I bequeath all the jewellery that once belonged to my mother to my daughter, Mary Till. All my stocks and shares to be bequeathed to my son, Charles Ringwald, to further his business interests. I appoint Abigail Larkin as the guardian of my daughter, Mary Till, until she reaches the age of the majority. I bequeath Broughton Hall with all outbuildings and entire estate consisting of 30,000 acres to Charles Ringwald, my common-law wife, Abigail Larkin, also known as Lily, and my daughter, Mary Till. So this is to be shared among all of you.
I knew he wouldn't have abandoned us.
The will that belonged to William was actually changed and set up to include Mary Till, who is his daughter, Abigail Larkin, and Charles. So the whole estate and a lot of the belongings were meant to be split between the three of them.
You can put everything that you have found on this table here.
We spoke to Miss Isabella Palmer.
No, non è possibile. How did you get this?
She could not believe it.
I guess it's best for you to have a seat, Madam Palmer.
You have to believe me. If I've done harm to someone, has always been against people that had done something bad. The only shade in my conscience is Sir William. That was not supposed to go down like that.
Miss Palmer and Sir Charles were trying to drive Sir William crazy.
You don't feel you have blood on your hands?
I know that has been the worst thing I've ever done in my life. But Charles had something on me, and I didn't have any other choice. Please. You know, I'm not a really bad person. I'm a small fry. You want to get the real bad one, and that is Charles. I propose a bargain. If you grant me my freedom, I will bring you hard stone proof that will incriminate Charles. Without it, you have just hearsay.
What weight does the evidence carry?
It's really a written confession. I know that you don't trust me anymore, but I promise that I will come back and I'll bring you this piece of evidence. It's up to you.
I think that's a good offer.
We've seen how bad Charles is.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we have to get the real villain here.
I'm not proud of trying to drive William crazy, but that was what was supposed to happen. But something else happened, and I have proof. And you want that proof. You have to believe me. You don't want that man to be free.
Madam Palmer, we would like for this piece of evidence to turn up. You are free to go and get it.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'll be back as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Your trust is not misplaced this time. I promise you.
My thanks goes out to you, dear detectives. I only had a hunch when she arrived back at the estate, but you have proven that my hunch was actually correct. I will leave you to discuss your further actions. I thank you again very much.
Thank you.
I hope we've made the right decision.
We investigated the workshop.
Oh, did you do it?
I lifted it up. In Mr. Booth's violin case.
We discovered a map.
Oh,
it's a map to the garden outside.
We followed the map out into this forest, and in the tree there was this thing that almost looked like a branch.
Good job, Kim.
Oh my
Oh,
they're stealing paintings.
Hotel reservations.
They have visas, cash.
Yes.
Need visas.
It's a checklist.
It had a checklist with visas and needing money.
Tickets for a ship. They had changed their identities.
Ship tickets. They're gonna leave. The visas. They're planning to run away, and they're selling the paintings for money.
Claudette and Mr. Booth were going to run away together.
Wait a minute. This says that they're about to leave very soon. This is right now. Or you can go.
Let's go.
We gotta go.
Oh my gosh.
We caught them as they were about to leave the house.
Claudette.
Oh! Where are you going?
I can explain. I'm so sorry.
Sunflower.
Oh! You too?
Detectives. I can explain everything.
Love, I think we can no longer lie to them. We must tell them the truth. We could no longer deny what was in our hearts. I know what you must think of a woman like me who betrays her husband, but Charles, he would have never agreed to a divorce.
Mr. Booth and her loved each other.
I had to find a way to create enough money so that we could escape. This is Lady Rigwald's chance at freedom and our chance at love.
Explain to us, how much they love each other and how much of a monster Sir Charles is.
He is capable of anything. He knew about the affair. He found out. That is what led me to break things off. Because when he found out, he came to me and he said, if I didn't end it, he would push you out of the window, just like he did his poor father, William.
Right.
Oh,
he did. Right. He did it.
We just found another truth in the case.
My love.
I could not let him do this to you. I'm sorry, I had to protect you.
But were you behind the attempted murders?
No.
Absolutely not. We don't care what happens to him, as long as she's free and we're together.
They weren't trying to kill Sir Charles. They just wanted to be together.
Please look past the petty crimes. We had to do what we had to do.
Detectives,
Our fate is in your hands. Please, Will you give us the documents and let us go? Or will you arrest poor Paul?
Let's think about this.
We're contemplating, maybe we shouldn't let them go only because there was a crime committed.
So you want to just let them go? Be happy, take all this money from all these heirlooms from the estate?
Sir Charles had already stolen her money from when she was an actress. Two wrongs don't make a right, but at this point, lives are at stake.
If you can find it in our hearts to forgive us for love.
We had already been feeling that Claudette needed to get out of here and escape.
If they are not allowed to run away with the stuff that they have acquired, they might not even make it.
Let them go on and live their lives. Because Charles clearly doesn't love her.
I think you have to follow your heart.
You will let us flee.
We asked ourselves,
what would June do? What would June do?
What would June do? You guys make up.
Thank you so much, detectives. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're finally gonna be free.
What's going on here? Claudette, get away from him.
Sir Charles, I need
Quiet you. I don't need to hear from a petty thief.
I'm finally free of you. I'm going away.
Don't be
and you will never see
stupid.
me
The
again.
hell you are. You're coming with me.
Let's go.
Go, hurry. Fine. Go. You won't get far. You've got nothing. You are nothing. And you, detectives.
Yes.
I asked you here to protect me, to protect my belongings, and you've allowed my wife to abscond with a criminal.
Who was protecting your father? Who was protecting your father when you decided you
have
Tell us
frittered your time away
falling out
on
of the
torrid
window.
affairs, and all the while there is a killer on the loose.
You're the killer.
Your damn job.
You're the killer.
He's probably trying to plan his escape right now because we know the truth.
Okay, I think we need to meet with the other detectives.
Yes.
Right now.
Right now.
Who exactly is trying to kill Sir Charles Rigwald? We all got together with everybody else.
We have our prime suspect.
Should we bring them in?
Yes. This is what it was about. We're gonna shut this down. So that's gonna be the end of it.